in the critical infrastructure sectors, the security of these operational technology systems is hugely important. And some of the programmable logic controllers or the very specialized devices require very specialized cybersecurity solutions. However, these environments are also rich with contemporary IT devices that serve OT functions. You have Windows workstations, switches, routers, etc. So you really need to have a solution that can look at the security of the entire environment, the IT, the OT, and the IoT. If you're the Chief Information Security Officer for a company that has critical infrastructure, you may have these operational technology or industrial control system environments in your factories or in your power plants. But what happens is you need to have this data in one place to do the reporting. Otherwise, you're going to be in Excel forever trying to glue all of the security reports from these different devices together. So I think what we will see in the future, and what we are certainly doing now at Tenable, is our OT security sensor can tie to the IT security environment and even the cloud security or web application security. So you can get one consolidated set of analysis and reporting to show your exposure across all of these domains and environments without having to do a lot of manual reconciliation. OT is very similar to the IT environments where we have software bugs or mistakes that get discovered and disclosed through the CVE program, right? So addressing these is similar, one would think, to the IT environments. But it's not quite so simple. You can't simply take the power grid down to do a patch or an update or a fix. You need to schedule these things very carefully. You need to involve the engineering departments and engineers to ensure that there's going to be no interruption to your manufacturing process or your critical infrastructure process. But the reporting and the consolidation of information about whether these patches have been installed and fixed or not needs to all come together, right? You don't want to have to go out to every factory with a clipboard to find out if somebody has repaired these vulnerabilities. You want to be able to query that information remotely to get the status of that security problem. One of the biggest problems I think we have with OT security and IoT security in general is people have very little understanding of what devices are actually connected to these networks. And I think everybody realizes that if you have an incident or you have some sort of problem, the first thing you're going to have to do is do the network mapping and understand how these devices are attached and how they're communicating. So having a very sound cyber asset management program in place all the time before the incident is a good proactive step so that you understand how best to address these issues and with what priority that you need to address them. There certainly are a huge amount of problems with misconfigurations, especially around the security of OT or IoT devices. I think a great example is in the water sector. We have seen many of these devices being directly accessible from the internet, still having the default passwords that the manufacturer shipped in the device. This is unacceptable from a security perspective, and so you need to have the tooling in place to be able to go and evaluate these devices to make sure that at least some basic cybersecurity practices are being followed.